For sure. Now, of course, MKLeo and Dark Wizzy looking like the team to beat, sitting on the winner's side of grand finals, waiting for the next competitor to try and give them a challenge.
I ain't lying, man.
It's going to be one of these two, man.
I'm interested to know. I wonder if Wizzy and MKLeo have been practicing, playing, or just kind of been watching all the action. Because, you know, sometimes you come in with that cold hand, and that can definitely be a problem, especially against one of these two teams who are going to come off with a ton of momentum just off the victory alone.
So it's weird to me because I'm like, I feel like MKLeo feels like he's, well, not even feels like, I mean, it's proven he's #1 in the world, but I just feel like he's chilling. Like, I feel like he feels like he's untouchable right now. He knows he's nice. So whether or not he needs to practice some doubles to keep himself warm, maybe, maybe not. Maybe he just needs game one. Yeah, same thing. You got 2 sets to work with. So.
We got 2 sets to work, right? You know what? But we'll get there when we get there. First, we got to find out which one of these teams
gonna be able to do it, man. If I'm looking at these guys are all like the best of friends, man. Like,
oh, for sure.
For sure, for sure.
They got plenty of discords none of us will ever be invited to.
I'm saying, man, come on, man. Maybe I can finesse Craigslist J. Cole to let me in.
Finesse, man. Finesse God, man.
And here we go. We're starting off game 1 of the losers finals. We have Mars already starting off with some aggression on the Samsora, and I like that because their head-to-head is pretty heavily in Mars' favor. And I do think maybe the last time they met that Mars may have lost that exchange, but overall, I'm pretty sure the overall set count is pretty good for Mars here. And here we go, putting more aggression, whereas Light is trying to deal with Nairo, and I do think that's probably the 1v1 you kind of want to set up with your team here, and then pass when you can.
Pass it, Flam.
All right, there we go. Put them in the corner, a little bit of auto reticle.
You know what I'm wondering? You know, we did see a little bit of a glimpse of that Mars Ike in doubles, right? Like, let's say things don't go their way. Do you think there's a possibility that Ike might come back out? Because I gotta be honest, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh my Lord, Samsora. I mean, I'm just trying to finish a sentence, and he's already just finishing off stocks. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, I mean, definitely it didn't have that much of an effect on MKLeo and Dark Wizzy, but this is kind of a different team here. For one thing, Samsora can get clapped up by that Ike. We've seen it happen before. A bit of a floatier character will die really early to a lot of the attacks that Ike can do, and there an up air will kill probably around like 70 or something, so really needs to be careful. And speaking of up airs killing, there we go. Nairo off the top on Mars.
Ooh. Okay. We'll take it. Oh, that up smash finding its mark, but not going to get the stock off just yet.
Good DI coming out.
Straight up. Okay, I love the way Mars is kind of just moving, just flipping and bobbing back and forth, man, just trying to mix them up in a very uncomfortable situation. So many times, man, I tell you, the amount of great singles matches we've seen between all these guys on stage just makes this doubles matchup even greater.
Go push him to the corner here. I love it. Up tilt's coming out, but I love that Nairo actually knows what Fox can do. We saw him go for like 2-3 up tilts in a row. He's like, come on, man, this is fake. It's a shield grab. Go ahead and send them packing.
I mean, Light's in there with that plot armor tag. Nobody told him he's the villain.
I'm saying, man, it's not working, man. If you're the protagonist, you got to start finessing right now.
Sorry, Eisen.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Yikes. But with that said,
tough out here.
Still trying to keep it pushing. There we go. We're seeing Mars run to the other side of the stage, and they're trying to edge guard Light. And wow, the burn. Wow, that was perfect, actually, for them. I mean, Mars ends up going out, and then...
Wow. Nairo has hit a high amount of forest matches that I have seen since coming onto the stream between this match and the last one. If it's working out for you, it's working out.
Yeah, now Mars has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, for sure. It's going to be a tough challenge.
Okay, bounces off the head.
Well, he had to get back to the stage. I mean, you just can't have Samsora lurking there. I mean, your options will be limited, I assure you of that.
There he goes, trying to dash his way through, looking for a hit. That's going to be a nice nair into conversion. And I like the auto reticle from Nairo, trying to just use it as a kind of a distance option to go ahead and get the punish, but was unable to actually have any of those bullets connect there. Wow. Ooh. I like that he went for the spot dodge, though.
Well, that was tough. Wow. I mean, you want to talk about just putting somebody between a rock and a hard place.
Just one jab and he dipped.
Man, I might do it, yeah.
Back here from Nairo. He didn't want to commit to the entire 3-hit combo there, just in case Nairo came and punched him. But it looks like Nairo was able to punish him anyway, going ahead and securing that first game. Mars and Light looking like they had a little bit of a rough start for this set thus far.
Yeah, no doubt about it. We'll see if they can kind of pick things up. But, I mean, hey, you kind of look at some of their other games too, you know, obviously maybe not the best beginning, you know what I'm saying? Even if it resulted in a W, maybe not the best start they were looking for, but, you know, they're a team that's able to just rally really, really well, you know what I'm saying, and kind of get it together. So, obviously, Samsora and Nairo can enjoy that pretty solid win, but I don't think it's going to dictate exactly how this whole set's going to play out.
I agree. They're looking like they're just kind of go ahead and run it back one more time, because that's one thing if you feel like, oh man, I feel like we clearly got outclassed there.
Yeah.
We just got bodied. But if you feel like, oh, I made a few key mistakes, and if I just iron those out, I can go ahead and take the game. Looks like that's going to be exactly what they do here. Especially Light, man, never really switches up. Picks Fox to the day that he will die, man. That's some loyalty. Same thing with Samsora, too, though, man.
I'm pretty sure I saw him pick Falco last week, actually. So I don't know how.
He's chilling.
I don't know about that loyalty part. You know. You got it. You know. You got it.
All right. Maybe you know something.
Maybe Smash Con was 2 weeks ago. I don't remember. Either way.
Sometimes you just need to take a break.
The bird was not the word.
Well, here we go. Up airs coming out, looking pretty good as Light has been able to kind of convert off of a lot of stray hits from Mars and convert into juggles, into up airs, back airs even. And just doing such a good job of juggling everyone on stage right now. Has complete control of center. Light completely just a dude to look at right now.
Ooh, like that. Danner, that was really clean. Oh, like the Nair's okay, breaking up that pressure. Light was really, as you said, doing an excellent job. Really kind of hitting where it hurts right now.
Okay.
Oh, with
now we're going to go for it again?
Yeah.
Nah.
All right.
A little bit too far that time around. Didn't feel like the risk was worth it. He was at 120, so now I'm going to hold on to it.
And the thing about that too, as you said, that's a risk to his stock. You know what I'm saying? Like he can really make this, even at this higher percent, he can really make this count. As you see, just able to take out with the explosive flame that stock of Mars. Okay. I think he has his eye a little too much on Light there. Didn't see Mars kind of sneaking up on him.
I like that forward air coming around. Tries to hit with the side beat to the stage. It's going to work out. I love that up smash on the call out from Samsora, just completely knowing where Light's mind was at, send him to the blast zone.
That anti-air was perfect, man. Samsora unforgiving in his decision making, but Light immediately kind of bouncing back, getting right back to the stage. Oh, Nairo really has kind of fallen in love with that forward smash throughout a lot of these matches, I've noticed.
It's a little weird too, because I mean, Light was at 28%. Man. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, like if it hits, it hits. But was the risk really worth it?
I don't know if he was looking for that hero RNG, but that ain't it, Chief. Oh my lord!
Hits him with the cool whip.
What?
Yeah, bro.
That was gross.
That drag down property from multi-hits, of course, applying to that plasma whip if you do not hit that last little hit box in the corner, you know what I mean, kind of on the end of the plasma whip. So dragging him down, taking him out. It's a Mars special. I've seen him do that too many times. Kool-Aid trademark.
Kool-Aid trademark. I like it. Oh, okay. I love the coverage as well from Light. Had the back air well scouted out, man. I mean, this is just a complete turnaround, I want to pray, from this New England squad. I mean, Light still with 2 stocks. He is playing. He is playing no games. Maybe that plot armor was a little more accurate than I gave it credit for in that first game. See him holding, maybe trying to expect Light to get down there for an up smash, but not enough time. This could be an opportunity. Oh, Nairo not with the timing.
Yeah, was trying to get it because he knows that Fox pretty light can die here and go ahead and get that next edge guard, confirm it. Would be an easy way to kind of swing the match, but now Nairo's out of the picture, and it's all up to Samsora to go ahead and bring this back. Now, this isn't the worst. Peach does hit hard, but will Samsora be able to hit hard enough? That's the question.
I agree. It's not the worst, but it's still pretty damn terrible.
And some things you just, sometimes it's better just know, go to the next one, man. Just clear your head. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving indeed. And we're going to move on to game number 3 as convincingly Mars and Light are able to tie up this contest. My lord.
Okay. And this could be a long set. This could be a game 5, you know what I mean? Definitely have the talent available. They both have the skill. We already know this 1-1, so we're at least going to a game 4. But
oh, come on now. Come on now. I think that was expected.
I agree.
See a nice little crowd behind him too, man. Like I said, don't ever sleep on that home field buff.
Advantage, you know what I mean? Everybody here feeling nice and comfortable here at the Worcester WCU. A little bit of a different venue than we had at Shine the previous years, but still pretty nice, man.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, did I start?
Oh, no, you did not.
My man.
We out here, man.
Here we go, taking a swig of that water as we go ahead and load up into game 3. Looks like they have a new game plan here. We're gonna go ahead and keep the same characters and execute the new plan and see if it works out as Nairo and Samsora go off against Mars and Light to get a chance to fight MK Leo and, of course, Dark Wizzy in the grand final.
Yeah, man, either way you're kind of looking at this is shaping up to be a terrific and explosive grand finals. Can't wait to see which one of these teams is going to come out on top. Obviously, this third game going to go a long way in determining that. Let's go ahead and just build a lot of momentum. Obviously, Mars and Light kind of put him on notice. Like, look, man, you might have got us that first game, man, but we are able to just kind of strike back, and we do it in a very solid fashion, as game 2 demonstrated.
And I feel like right now they're trying to play a little bit more together as opposed to kind of having everyone kind of do their own little thing and then chime in when they felt like it. Yeah. Now it's like, all right, I'll see, you know, Light clearly being in an advantageous spot and decide to still run over to Mars because he feels like he's prioritizing the team play over what he can do as an individual. And that's where it really shines in teams, man.
And I don't think it's a bad thing, too, because you look at the fact that, okay, I'm going to go ahead and just make sure I got Mars's back. That kind of almost baits whoever he's dealing with on that other side to just kind of run in, and then you kind of capitalize off that and just kind of put yourself in positions to succeed as we see Samsora dropping that first stock. That's exactly what Team New England is looking to have happen every single time.
Oh, he just charged the frying pan, got omelets in the kitchen, baby. You good, man?
Yeah, if I remember who you remind me of, dude. I knew this cook named Dennis. He worked at Denny's.
What?
He was a talker, too, man. Oh, we out here, baby. We are out here. Shine 2019 EE Player Vote, man. Doubles. Losers finals. It is a great contest at game number 3. The action non-stop. And I'll tell you what, maybe somebody needs to put a stop to that stock that Light had. He was just going in, but finally at 135, he will lose it. Took long enough, though, man.
There we go. Here comes the neutral coming out from Nairo. Going ahead, trying to rack up that more damage. Getting a nice punish on the Mars right there, racking up that good damage. But immediately we see Light trying to come in with the interruption. They always have each other's back. But the same thing is going for the blue team as well. They see one moment where somebody's getting hit, especially by a multi-hit. They run in there and try to break it up.
Right. Oh, clean, clean. Okay, like the boost kick. And now we're trying to just create, it's a little bit of separation, looking for a smooth landing. Okay, I don't know. Oh, that could have worked out a little bit. Mars could have been worse for wear there, but I like the fact that Light was actually down there to kind of help cover. Ooh. Oh my Lord, Mars just taking these chances.
And it did not KO too. He was at 121, but then Samsora just recovering a little too low once again, giving the red team a little bit of an advantage here as we do have Mars on his final stock at 76.
And I'm going to tell you like this, man. I've seen Samsora maybe a few too many times since I've seen him on stream. He's actually, those up Bs, those parasail recoveries, they have not always been finding their mark. He's been kind of he whipped a couple of them, you know what I'm saying? So we keep kind of an eye on that. Oh, wow.
You just straight up kill Mars. You didn't care. Up air juggles. Ended up getting caught in the crossfire there, but still working out. But now 129 pretty much. Ooh, wow, no edge guard coming out there from Nairo. Could not quite find it. And somehow Light's still alive.
Yeah, I cannot believe that Light is still actually alive, but he's making the most of that stock. But Samsora said, enough of that. I'm ready to kind of put a stop to this.
Ooh. Okay, does not get the spike hitbox there. Might have been exactly what Mars needed. But now kind of in a dire position, has 39%. Does have Nairo at 105. Samsora's kind of hurt too, but quickly the damage is rising onto Mars. He needs to find an answer, and he needs to find it soon.
Yeah, if I'm Nairo, I'm just kind of trying to play it a little more safe. Obviously.
Oh, beautiful conversion.
Oh, okay. Kind of faked me out. Definitely faked him out as well. Mars ever so clever, just trying to find ways to weave through all this pressure. But, man, it is certainly difficult. But you see what he did there. He split him up, and now looking to go to work.
Oh, and I like it. Holds down, gets that little bit of extra damage. Try to see if Nairo wants to run into and gets a little bit of the quality, but he backs off. Beautiful punish. Good enough DI coming out from Mars to survive, but one more strong hit, and that's all she wrote.
Yeah. All right, so Mars, that one whiff. And I mean, I get it. There's a lot going on, so you kind of throw out those grabs maybe a little more haphazardly and just assume you're going to get something out of it, but not on that one. Nairo just folds his arms like, yeah.
That's one of those things, too, where it's not like he really has a guaranteed conversion off of that grab. But Mars is just confident, man. He'll just go for it, because he feels like it's the right option to do in that scenario, regardless if he has a guaranteed follow-up, regardless if it's 2v1. If he feels like it's the right thing to do, he always pulls the trigger. And we remember, even in the beginning, early days of Smash 4, he would go for those boost kicks a lot, and they would whiff. But now we've seen just how his, I guess, resilience and kind of stubbornness to sticking with his game plan has proven and made him evolve into the amazing player he is now today, coming to the new, I guess, arc of Mars in this game.
Whew. 2, 1. Let's get it.
Here we go, game number 4. Sizing up to be something amazing here.
Oh, for sure.
I mean, just check it out, man. Going so aggressive, so much damage being racked up already. Mars kind of getting caught a little bit in the middle here by both members of the team, but immediately trying to strike back onto Nairo.
Okay, well, Light just kind of covering both sides of the stage. He's got the speed to do it. And this immediately goes, I love that, this immediately goes to help out his boy. No need to keep applying pressure to Samsora. Just like, make sure I got you in a good position, Mars.
Okay. And man, I feel like Samsora's been spending a lot of time off stage, kind of just recovering or floatily recovering to the stage, but looks like Mars just kind of holds it down and then doesn't grab the lift from the other side, or maybe, I don't know, man, that was just a big L.
That's going to be a tough one to stomach, too, because you really consider just how good their start was looking. You kind of look at the stocks that Light has, or the percent, I should say, only 47% with 3 stocks, man. This was kind of shaping up to be their game early on, but things certainly changing in the blink of an eye.
It's all right so far, still looking okay. Looks like Mars is going to walk that one off, take a lap real quick, and reconfigure himself as we go back into the action now. Red team still ahead here. And look at Light, man. He's sitting only at 77%. We're already at least a minute and some change into this game, and he's doing such a good job of playing a little bit more defensive. And look at these juggles. He's the man to watch right now.
The triple up air combination, the triple stock still remaining on his side.
Like
everything, and anybody could get a piece of it. He's letting you know, I came to play. Now finally able to kind of put a stop to that, but for how long? This comes back immediately jumping right into the fray. Ooh, you got to be careful, though. Peach would love to have an opportunity to get some solid combos off.
Oh, and there we go. Another conversion coming from Light here. He's just so awake and ready to do whatever he needs to. Another stock sealed from Nairo.
Mars is really making up for that first stock. And I'm sure he's just like, I shouldn't have lost it like that. But you know what? When you come back and just take stocks off back to back, we're going to go ahead and let that one slide down to his final one, though, along with Samsora and Nairo. Again, the difference maker for this New England squad is Ben Light. Consistency has been key, and it has certainly been abundant in this game number 4.
Let's look at him go, man. Still putting on so much pressure to Samsora. Samsora finally retaliating with that down light into a little bit of a baby conversion for some damage. But man, if he can keep it going, just forces Samsora into the corner, checks to see if Mars is doing okay, and he's like, all right, if it's good, he'll go back to Samsora. If not, he'll run in, do a little bit of disruption, and keep it going, man. He is in the zone right now.
This is nuts.
And here we go. Like that dash attack coming out from Nairo. Once again, the punish. Every single laggy hit is punished by something else from someone from the other team. They do not allow any hit to go unanswered.
Not at all. Okay. Solid spacing, trying to keep him out. Mars, as aggressive as you would expect. Yeah, that's good. We are going to game number 5. I'm calling it right now. All right. Unless Samsora.
Later.
All right. I mean, I was saying I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt, and then you just go down there and get blippity-blah.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes you just need a step ladder real quick.
It'd be like that, man.
That's why it's called the footstool,
like
man.
Vicky Kitty when she takes a selfie, man. Just hop up on that step ladder and make it look good.
Got to make sure you get the good angle,
She's
too.
out there
Always from the top
man.
down, never from the bottom up.
That's the homie right there, no doubt about it. But we got a game 5, guys, and it is well-deserved between these excellent, excellent teams.
And there we go, man. We kind of called it earlier. We said, you know, this is probably, you know, if we were betting, man, most likely going to a game 5. And, of course, these guys pushing each other to play their very best, man. It's always good when you watch 2 homies duking it out and kind of force each other to elevate to the next level of play. And we're definitely seeing in that last match, especially Light was able to really, really solidify his gameplay there. And the biggest thing is he just hasn't been getting edgeguard. Yeah. Before, he was getting edgeguarded all the time, getting hit by backer, getting caught by Nair, getting hit by, especially against Dark Wizzy. That's going to be another thing you need to look out for if they push on to the next set. But first, they have to get their game 5. Let's see what happens.
Well, I'll tell you what, you couldn't have scripted it any better, man. You got, you know, some of the best friends in the game, Nairo and Samsora, going against the hometown boys, trying to represent New England to the best of their abilities. They actually do represent sponsorships as well. Light on Rogue, Mars on PG. I don't know where they got lost in the shuffle, but I just thought I would go ahead and put that out there in case somebody might get fined if it's not on the screen. Got you back.
Man. But you know, higher even.
I'm here, baby. Social media coordinator extraordinaire and commentator on the side, because we got great matches like this, and this Light already just bringing the fight. Now we're already at 94%. Needs to be careful, man. He's definitely can be the X factor for this team, but can ill afford to get into a slump early on against these guys.
There We're seeing Mars kind of holding the corner a little bit, wants to aggress on a Samsora, but doesn't want to do so prematurely, using all the tools in Zersu Samus' kit to kind of delay his timings, whether it's with a flip kick or just jumping up and going for an empty hop. Really wants to mix up the timings, but with that said, man, they need to get in control of the stage. They've been struggling this entire time. And we were talking about we need to get Light off stage. Got off stage a little bit, but looks like Nairo went out.
All right, so that's definitely tough. Okay. And Light's going to go ahead and pump up that up B, but Samsora, right place, right time there. Finds the back air, but Light, he is still not letting this one go. And the same thing can be said, obviously, to Samsora and Mars. All these guys relenting. It's kind of up to Nairo to make sure he keeps his stock at a pretty forgivable percent, I want to say. I mean, 19 right now, obviously nothing to get too concerned about, but man, let these guys hang around too long, it can get disastrous as you see the down smash clearing house.
There we go, just needs to rack up a little bit more damage here. We see Light trying to put on a little bit more pressure. Kill confirmed on a Samsora on the side. But man, this is really what I was looking for Game 5 here. There goes Light. Everybody is keeping it even. They're not trying to give anyone an inch because you know they're going to take them out.
No doubt about it. Coming through with the nairs, like the pressure. A lot going on in this left side. My goodness. Now just trying to alleviate some of that pressure, but you got to admire how much Light has just been going. He is just not discriminating on these hits either, man. He has definitely been the dude to kind of drag this team back, and obviously Mars playing a great support role.
Yo, beautiful anti-air.
I mean, that's just too easy, man. That's just too easy.
It's like ABC just knows exactly what to do. You learn it from a young age, and you never forget it.
26 letters, right?
yeah, you good. You good.
We out.
You good.
Next time, won't you sing with me, man? All right. See you next time. Now I can get this edge guy. He can indeed. Goes off stage. The back air finding its mark. Not disappointing. And we have a crazy showdown right now. Notice the two divas on the stage, ZSS and Peach, still with 2 stocks, but those percents getting higher and higher.
I'm saying, man. And there comes Nairo trying to recover his way back to the stage. Captures the neutral air. We have Light being the one to be on his last stock this time around. It's a little bit different than the script that was written from the last game, so he needs to be a little bit careful here. He can die very early.
Ooh, okay, then there, finding smart. Oh, Light, maybe a little reckless in some instances, but still finding ways to make it work. Nairo, no, not going to be able to get back, and that's going to put it all on the back of Samsora to get this done. Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, we're going to see if the scoliosis comes into effect here, because that's a lot of weight to carry for a lot of time.
If you blinked, you might have missed it, and Nairo cannot be happy with how this one has ended, at least for his stock. But you know what? Obviously, you got to have full faith in your partner.
Exactly, man. From now, you got to watch from the sidelines like Krillin in the Tournament of Power, man. You just got to see what's happening next.
That was just so rude. At least he showed up, man. Give him that, man.
We out. Okay, he's good. He's good. He's still making it back. Neutral get up with the perfect timing to avoid the down smash, but still a lot of damage coming out, throwing out that forward smash, trying to send him up because these Lights can die off the top really quickly, but how's he going to get off the stage here? He's going to use a lot of that Peach Bomber just to kind of drift off the shield and try to go for a falling neutral air or something like that, but they're making it tough.
I mean, I want to say, maybe if we could just find an opening on Light, still possible, but I mean, you just got to kind of hope and pray. All right, knock it in a good spot for that up smash. Samsora living to find nothing. That's very, very intelligent right there from Mars to just hold him right there and Light off speed to cover that distance, get the up smash. So a 3rd place finish for Samsora and Nairo, nothing to be ashamed of, but New England will have an opportunity to continue to defend this house, protect the turf, maintain their spot on the top of the mountain here